sounded really nice. All right, guys. Well, welcome back to the channel. Last week's video was thrashing all night Saturday night. Ended up pulling an all-nighter and everything, but wanted to do a quick intro of the IFO event for Hebron, Columbus, Ohio. We kind of dropped the ball a little bit on the filming of the event itself. I was super nervous, especially for my first pass going down.
Well, we were also super tired because we literally got done at 5 o'clock in the morning, went home, got showered, ate everything, and then came back like 6:30 to load the car up to head over there. So we hadn't slept
for like 20, like already for
over 24 hours. We hadn't slept.
Yeah. So we were tired and we were nervous. We had to get to the track. We still had tuning to do. We kind of knocked that out, luckily, pretty quickly. And then cut to us kind of doing our little bit of intro in the car, like you'll see. But we got some good, decent footage of both passes. I will tell you, the first pass definitely didn't go as good as the second. It doesn't really show the numbers of what we ran. So after I throw it to these clips of me doing like a quick intro in the staging lanes and then us running the passes, we'll come back here, tell you about what happened with the runs. But, you know, check it out. It's pretty fun. It's a lot of short clips, but we'll tell you what happens after this. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here at Race Day National Trails. We just passed Tech, so about to pull back to our parking spot if we can find it, and we'll get back to you. But hey, we made it. Well, we are in the staging lanes for our first run. See how it goes. I think I'm just gonna go hammer down. Hammer down. I mean, why not? Nothing else to do. But yeah, I'm super nervous, super excited. Should be a lot of fun. We're gonna try to capture it in the stands, and Steve's gonna get me on the starting line. So yeah,
I'm interested to see what it's gonna do. I can't wait. I think it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome so far. So all right, well, hopefully we do good.
Did you want to watch Daddy go?
Midnight street drag is open to anyone with a street vehicle. They like to really souped up, you know, dragsters and money cars, roadsters and stuff like that. They are not allowed. Midnight street drags are here towards people with street vehicles. I like to do you see down the track right now. And stuff like that, they are not allowed. Midnight street drags are geared towards
Yes, sir.
street vehicles. I like the two you see going down the track right now. Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, great, come on out. Midnight street drag. Street vehicles. I like the really souped up, you know, dragsters. Money cars, roadsters, and stuff like that, they are not allowed. Midnight street drag is geared towards people with street vehicles.
Holy crap, that was just run 2. I didn't film reaction after the first one. I forgot to grab the camera and I let Steven have it, but man, much better this time. Still kind of slow, but it fell on its face at the top end, so I have to figure out what's going on with that. But oh gosh, oh no. All right.
Okay, so I want to go first because I know I said something to you yesterday about it, but first and foremost, I want to say, like, so freaking proud, so freaking excited. It was literally the first time he has ever been down a drag strip in anything was that first pass. I mean, you can tell from the video that it was a little shaky, but that second pass was just so much better. The improvements, you know, we're going to show you the time slips and everything, but it was just, I'm the older brother, so it's like had me just like so right. Just overwhelmed and everything. So that was, I just so proud and so excited.
Yeah, and I mean, we both, worked so freaking hard last week. A lot of it, obviously, we didn't film from the last week video and stuff, but I mean, we worked so hard to get this thing to even drive up to the starting line, let alone go down the drag strip. So, I mean, the first pass, it looks pretty bad on camera, and it was just as bad in real life. Because I was super nervous. I was like shaking in the, literally, Steven didn't even film very good.
Yeah, he was almost shaking in the car as we were in the staging lanes.
I mean, and I let off probably like a second after the eighth mile, not even to the 1,000 foot, and I let off. I was just like, I just made it down, and I don't even know what's going on. You can see from the time slip here, we are the left lane, M75, 60 foot 2.9, which is pretty bad, but I don't know. We went in the 8th mile, we were at 73 miles an hour, and we only gained another
8 miles.
8 miles, or not even 8 miles an hour by the quarter, just because that's how much I was out of it.
But still, a 15.9.
But being our first pass, that's pretty good. It was as bad as it was. 15.9 is, better than some of the cars out there that I saw going down the track. And our quarter mile speed was only 81 miles an hour, so that tells you how much I was just coasting. And then on the second pass was actually a lot better. I pretty much floored it the whole way down, and then right at the end, probably I want to say maybe like 1,200 foot.
I don't know. It was after watching the video, it was a lot closer to the 1,000 foot. Basically you crossed the 1,000 foot, and as you were crossing the 1,000 foot, like the nose just starts to like drop on the car.
Well, what happened is, I think when we were doing the tune and everything, we hadn't, one, either raised the rev limit, or two, the speed sensor in the transmission we never touched. So as I'm like nearing that a good decent speed, probably around, I would say 94, 95, I was flat foot and just like all of a sudden hit a cut, like nothing was there, like it cut all the power and it nosed down, almost like I just hit the brakes. So I just let out and hit the brakes. But on that second pass, we ran a 14.6, almost a second and a half faster than the first one, and ran at 93 miles an hour. But we were at 80 miles an hour at the 8th mile. So I bet you we would have been over 100 miles an hour if it wouldn't have just nosed over so hard. 60 foot still not great. But we almost gained, I think.
Well, you gained 2/10 on your 60.
Yeah, gained 2/10 on the 60, 3/10 on the 330. A half a second on the 8th mile, and then almost a second at the 1,000 foot. So we were already doing a lot better before it nosed over. But I still didn't really have a good launch. I still didn't, do what I think even the potential of street tires and even this car has. But that's part of drag racing, is just keep getting faster. And we've only done 2 passes. The car's only had 2 passes on it, but like I said, it's not even really about the time or how fast it was. It's really just like getting it done and getting it out there. I mean, that was our like first, just to make it down the track. Honestly, it makes us so happy. I mean, the numbers are cool, but I mean, we just want to keep getting faster. But it's a start. It's obviously not as fast as we want to go, but I mean,
well, the car
were doing it.
Yeah, the car has a ton of potential because, you know, we still have a different rear end to put in it. We're on street tires. We're not on radials, or we're not on slicks.
We don't have. I mean, the tune is just
is awful.
I mean, from the video from behind, you can tell. I mean, this thing shifts into second and just almost rolls cold like a diesel because of how over rich it is. But you know, we're working on getting the tune better. I mean, we don't have less than an hour on the tune.
I mean, we have tuning experience, but when it comes to working with the keyboard
and HP tuners and stuff,
it's a new way of doing the same thing. So we're like having to relearn how to make changes and how to tune. And I mean, it's very exciting. It's a lot of fun, and I'm getting into it a lot more as far as thinking about like, oh, you know, I can just, tickle a little bit of timing here and a little bit of fuel there, and it's so much easier. The carburetors.
Really, the only thing right now is we've messed with fueling. I mean, we haven't touched really much of anything else, and
that's under.
Already know a lot of changes we're going to do for next time, and I think maybe we might be going to another test and tune here real soon. So, but I mean, I'm super happy. Definitely got the itch to definitely go drag racing more, and I can't wait till the next time. But
well, I mean,
we're gonna get better. The video and everything will get much better at the event than this time, but we were just overexcited. There's tons of people. It was a big event, so a little overwhelming, but we're super happy we did it. There was a little drama beforehand, which made it pretty exciting for us too. But
well, the other thing is you're also kind of downplaying our whole morning because we couldn't even get it started to load it on the trailer. We had to winch it onto the trailer, took it to the event with the car not even starting, and spent probably the first hour, easily the first hour and a half, just getting the car to start and idle, which is why under 1,000 RPM, the tune is pretty good, but that is literally it.
Yeah. I mean, it's luckily rich, so it's super safe for the boost.
And we pulled timing out, so I mean, it
was extremely safe tune. We weren't worried about that, but yeah, it'll keep getting better. But thanks for watching. You know, thanks for subscribing. I know we're getting some more subscribers and people watching these videos, and we really appreciate it. So keep on doing that, and hopefully we'll see you next time with hopefully another drag race event.
Bye.